Right. Piano solo. Woo!
Welcome to the 5th episode of the podcast, baby.
Woo!
Yeah!
Episode 5.
5 episodes. 5.
We're halfway to 10.
Yes, we are.
What is?
Halfway.
Did it break?
Is that a shoe?
Kinda-
What the?
A shoe?
Something like
No,
that.
not at all.
Is that a shoe? Yeah, that's a shoe. It was. That was the shoe.
Yeah. Welcome everybody to another episode of the podcast, baby. We're
What
here.
podcast? Which podcast you
The
talking about?
Tipping Stars podcast.
Yeah,
Nathan.
there we
Oh,
go.
my favorite. My favorite.
The one that you're in.
The only. Yeah.
Oh, really?
The only one that matters.
Yeah,
The only podcast. in
$5.
the world. That's it.
Yeah, we got a really good one, guy. We got a really good one today, guys. I'm here today with we're gonna start first with. you know
Okay.
who.
I'm Jack Division and I have a cold, so sorry.
I'm J. Matthew. I'm me,
I'm Nindude. I'm a dude.
the host.
The host. The host for this episode as well. The host, dude.
I'm Nintendo James. I'm a James.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, a little bit.
That's not my check.
I'm the Nathan Soto, and I'm a the.
He's from Gander.
What's the?
I'm
He's
not
from
from
Gander.
Gander.
He's
I'm
Gander.
not. There's a lie.
No, he actually lives in Gander, guys. Go to Gander,
No, I
you'll find him
don't.
there. You'll see him.
No, you won't. You
He's
will
wa- he
not
walks
find me in
around.
Gander.
He roams.
You'll be disappointed. You'll be disappointed because I'm not in Gander.
Dang.
He lied to us.
But yeah, so we got a really cool one. We got a bunch of we're gonna talk about like our little game category topics kind of thing. But before we get into that, the Splatfest happened
The demo happened.
about a week ago from now that as we're recording it. Last
Yeah.
Saturday, and yeah, it was a blast, dude. Tricolor was so much
My
fun.
fault. Wait.
And
It was rigged,
Yeah, if you
but-
didn't, guys, if you didn't know, everybody here, I believe, picked Team Scissors. For
Mhm.
Big Man.
Yeah.
We
Scissors.
lost, but I don't. Yeah,
Only
Tricolor.
because they
I don't
revealed
care.
the winner at halftime. That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was also a slight change of opinions on the whole Splatoon 3 feel the last time we, recorded about it. But Jack, would you like to start off? Because I know you had a change in heart.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy the game when it comes out. I forgot how fun Splatoon is. I guess maybe I was just feeling so negative or something in the last podcast, and I was like, I don't know if we need a Splatoon 3. It looks pretty okay, but after playing it with the Splatana and then the with friends, and then also how easy it is to connect with friends, I was like, this is where Splatoon starts. So I'm really excited for the game now. I didn't think I was going to be, but now I am. So I'll see you at the GameStop when the game comes out.
At the GameStop, the only one.
At the
Yeah,
The
GameStop.
only
Yeah.
GameStop.
The one left. It's right next to the last Blockbuster.
Right next to, yeah.
in
They're right
Gander.
next to each other. And in Gander.
Yeah. I don't really have too much to talk about because I've been ready for this. I've been waiting for this. I've always been excited for it. But yeah, it looks fun. I hope I'm not on the losing team next time we have a Tricolor Splatfest turf war because it wasn't fun, But yeah, I'm excited. JR did a 12-hour stream.
I did an entire 12-hour stream. I just put everything aside for a minute. My life, my family, everything, and I just streamed the entire 12 hours, and it was a blast, dude. I had so much fun up until the Tricolor. Tricolor is so bad if you're on the winning team. But yeah, the online multiplayer was just everything I wanted it to be. It was so easy to connect with friends. It was so amazing, and
Yeah. Oh my god.
but yeah, that's
It
all
was-
I really want. I want to main the Splatana. The Splatana stamp roller looks so sick. But yeah,
James.
James.
Yeah. I've I've kind of been through all the motions with this game because I kind of went from like, oh, I'm not gonna get it to I'll get it at some point, and now I've pre-ordered it. So yeah, this really kind of turned it around for me. Mostly because it's just like an actual modern online game now. It has actual modern online game features, like we've all been saying. You can join friends really easily. You have background matchmaking is so good. You just run around the lobby and do training stuff rather than just staring at a screen waiting for a lobby to fill up, which is such a massive improvement. You can save replays and there's like battle data you can look through, even like smaller stuff like the medals and the player tags. It just feels like a modern online game, and so even if the gameplay is still pretty much the same as Splatoon 2, everything around it just elevates it up so much and makes it just so much more fun. So I've really had a change of heart compared to last podcast.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for the game.
Yeah.
And the guy who definitely played the Splatfest.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I
You
did.
played 2-3
Yeah, I
rounds,
did.
right, with me and James.
I hopped in for a bit with you guys on your stream. Yeah. And then I played a bit by myself. But no, yeah, I agree. I was excited anyways, like Jason. I was also excited. But the tricolor, I agree. I only got to play one round of the tricolor. I think it was one or two. I think it was only one. And it was just I agree.
It was rough.
It was rough. Yeah. But besides that, I am excited for the game and to play more. I have to go pre-order that soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And do an unboxing video, baby.
Oh, the return! He's coming back.
I'm gonna brag real quick. I'm so excited for the game. I got the whole OLED right here.
It came in? What? Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
It came in like a few days ago. I have yet to open it. I still need to open it. I've been craving to open it. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna do one all video.
You can join the
what game is on there?
You can join the gang one day, JR.
Oh, I wonder what game is on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna like put it all in one video, but yeah, I might just open it like tonight
and then like just combine the video. Yeah. With the
just add it to like the video.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, I hope I get a video up before the unboxing. I do.
Let's hope.
We'll see.
Do.
Let's hope. Yeah.
We're all very excited for Splatoon 3, and it is going to be a very cool launch. But now we're going to move on from that to our little gaming category bit here. James had a good idea. There's like a little thing going on Twitter, I guess recently for the past like few months of like, your favorite like type of games, like what's a game that you like but everybody hates, or what's your like guilty pleasure, or like stuff like that. And so we kind of have a few of those today, and that's what we're going to be talking about. But yeah, the first one is, what is a game you like that is in a genre you don't like? Jack, what is yours?
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to do two. I won't take long at all. I'm gonna have to do two because I finished these two very recently, and I feel like it's important that I talk about them both because they both kind of swayed me to start looking more into this genre. I get scared so easily. You have no idea. I am such a loser. I am such a loser. I hate horror so much, but recently I've been starting to come around to horror. I just watched all the Jordan Peele movies, so like Get Out, Us, and Nope, and I was like, oh, this is horror is so cool. And then I watched The Thing, and that was great. But on the video games, I played through Omori, which was basically kind of a good way for me to get into it because it not only is a horror, but it also plays very much like Mother and Undertale. So I thought, sure, why not? I thought I would give that a try, and I really liked it. There are parts that, in hindsight, I didn't like as much as I thought I would, but then, like, recently that I was thinking about it, like, that ending. Oh, that ending. It's so great ending, but
it's so great ending.
It's so great ending, but the next horror game I played right after that was Play Dead's Inside, and that game was kind of a banger. I'm not gonna lie. That game made me say, "I love Inside." That's what the game made me say. And it was a very short game. I think I did 2 play sessions, but I could have done it in 1 because I had school the next day. But it was like very easy to get through the whole thing, and I got everything I wanted out of it, and it was like, ooh, this was good horror material. So Omori and Inside made me like horror. So
if I may just say, I was kind of coaching Jack through Inside because I played it countless times. He would say the vaguest thing about where he was, and I'd know exactly where he was and what he was struggling with.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. I'd be like, there's a guy, and then he'd be like, oh, it's this part. So and then I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm in call while all this is happening, and then he's just like, I'm in that one room. And he's like, oh yeah, you just do that thing.
But Jack's reaction to the ending, oh my god, his face just dropped, and he couldn't say anything other than "what the hell" for so long.
For like 20 minutes, it was just what the hell, it was like, it was awful, but so good. Oh my god, Inside.
Nice. All right, well, I gotta say it's in the tactical RPG genre. I can like some RPGs. I just beat Undertale, and Pac-Man World. That's a good RPG. It's not the RPG, but this is kind of like this was hard to figure out. But I would say Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a good tactical RPG.
Yeah, that is a good one.
It's fun. It's underrated. It's really good. And it's a tactical RPG, which usually puts me off. Like Fire Emblem, I don't think I would get into, all those games. So yeah, I definitely landed on that one, and that's a good game. It's very cheap game as well.
Sequel soon too,
and it has Rabbids in it.
That's right.
Oh yeah, sequel soon. It's got Rabbids in it, and it's got Minions in it, and Smurfs in it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it has Minions in it?
Minions in it!
Me looking up the game to buy all the minion packs in the game.
The minion packs.
the minion.
Me
DLC.
opening the Smurf mystery box in FIFA.
I got Papa Smurf. Me after Papa Smurf.
For me personally, it would probably have to be RPG games, because if I really thought about it, I haven't played any other RPG game, probably besides like Mario plus Rabbids, I guess, if that counts as an RPG. I don't know.
It's a tactical RPG.
Yeah, other than that, the only RPG game I probably played was like all the Pokemon games.
Yeah, the only one you like.
I've never really gotten super into RPG games besides like Pokemon. Like, I never played any other RPG game before. So
nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What's your favorite game in the Pokemon series?
Probably Pokemon Pearl, or
really?
Pokemon Diamond, or like maybe the Sun and Moon stuff.
Not Sun and Moon. Oh god.
It was good, dude.
Oh god.
You can save that for the other question we have.
Here. Oh no, I have something way worse than that. I have something way worse for that.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I liked Sun and Moon. It was like it opened up a whole like kind of new like formula.
At least you didn't say Sword and Shield. At least you
That's
didn't say Sword and Shield. And
dude, stop.
Because it's like new game.
I forgot to lock my door.
It's the only Pokemon game that I think I've actually like beaten in like.
And the host has left the building.
And he's gone. He's dead.
He's a new dude.
Sorry, he had to fight off the minion. King Bob.
The Mario and Minions.
King Bob walked in the room.
King Bob.
But yeah, Diamond was like the first Pokemon game I started, and I just have so many good memories with it. Other than the Champion, gave me trauma that I will never be able to remember. Yeah.
Oh, Cynthia! Oh my god, I love Platinum. I played all the way through Platinum. That was a great.
It was only 6. Why did she have to do that to me? I was just a tiny kid. But yeah.
Pokemon moment.
James, what is your game that you like, that a genre that you don't like?
Yeah, the genre that I find myself least interested in is probably turn-based RPGs. I'm giving Earthbound a chance, Jack. I'm giving it a fair shot.
God, go on.
But, the game that really, like, despite being in that genre, just really hooked me was Undertale, because it does so many interesting things with the genre. Like, normally in turn-based RPGs with battles, you're just kind of selecting stuff off a menu and then you watch it happen. But in Undertale, it has a timing thing to get an attack bonus, or you have to actually move like the heart around to avoid your opponent's attacks. It just makes it more engaging. And then also the humor and the fact that it subverts expectations of the genre. It's constantly throwing new things at you. It just makes it much more interesting. And I think that's a really good way to do that kind of game, and that's why I like it, despite not liking those turn-based RPGs so much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, another thing I would like to add on about the RPGs and why I don't like it is another reason. Like, if you watch any of my content, you know I can't read. Can't read.
if you watch the podcast, you know he can't read.
I can't read.
No.
Like with RPGs, there's so much dialogue and text, and like there's like a point where like, okay, I'm reading it, but like once I get further in, I'm just like, oh crap, I don't know, I don't care. Just I really don't. I can't read, but yeah.
Man would hate Earthbound. That makes me so angry, dude. Oh my god. Oh my. No.
I think Nathan's like having a fight with King Bob right now.
Smurfette just walked in the room.
Mario plus Minions Kingdom.
Mario
Bob.
plus Minions and Smurfs Rabbids new funky Smurfs mode in the game.
New fucking Smurfs.
Nathan, what's a game that you like but not in a genre that you don't like?
Well, this is a generic answer again, but I haven't played a lot of RPGs. Yeah, I haven't played a lot of RPGs. Not saying I hate them. It's just I haven't played like any.
You're killing me, guys. What the hell, dude? This is awful.
Damn.
Except for Kingdom Hearts. That one I actually finished. And I
Kingdom
liked
Hearts
it.
is good. I do need to
that was the last game you finished, like what?
So I think action RPGs I like more than
oh yeah, oh for sure,
the other ones.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
because I think it I don't know,
yeah,
more you can do, but
yeah.
There we go.
Action RPGs, you get more response from it because you're not just selecting something and then you watch it happen. You actually feel like you're doing something.
Yeah. Like like God of War is an action RPG. I'm pretty sure.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Remake is a good example of like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Xenoblade is also a good example. Also, I think right? Isn't Xenoblade an action RPG?
Yeah.
To a degree.
Yeah. It's
okay. Well, you're talking to someone who plays Earthbound and Earthbound only, so like I don't know what other genres of RPGs are. I only know turn-based, and it's like anything that's not turn-based, I'm like. What?
You're like, would you like a Fortnite app with that? Like,
would you like a
so
Fortnite
weird.
app with it? For real?
Oh my god!
All right.
Let's continue.
Next up
What's the next
on
one?
that list, what is your guilty pleasure? A game that you are ashamed of liking. Jack,
Basically.
what's a game? What's a game
that
you're ashamed of?
That's interesting because I don't really know. I feel like okay, I guess guilty pleasure. I mean, some people wouldn't find this to be a guilty pleasure, but oftentimes I do have a thing where if I have nothing else to do, I will turn on Spider-Man PS4 and swing around the city and not even do any missions. Like that's something I will. That's a guilty pleasure.
Like, who doesn't? How is that a guilty pleasure game?
I don't know.
Jack, look into it. Look, Jack, look at me. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
It's okay to cry.
It's okay to cry.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sometimes, Jack.
Thank you, Bado. Thank you, Bado. Such a good Bado.
Thank you, Bado. Thank you, Bado, dude.
I guess guilty pleasure. Maybe like. Oh, I don't know. I guess okay.
It's okay.
It's Earthbound. It's my guilty. No, I think.
Turn-based
honestly,
RPGs.
I'm gonna be real. I think babysitting Mama might be my guilty pleasure.
Oh.
I think
He likes
when I
babies.
No! No, but like that when I streamed that many years ago and like and got
eons,
like,
many moons.
eons ago.
Many moons ago.
A while ago now.
When I thought about making a video about it, I have all this footage from playing the game, and that video will never come out, so you know. But after doing that,
Really?
I realized how I kind of had fun playing that game. For some reason, I mean, Yuto is still back there. Look at that guy; he's so cool. And and honestly, it was just kind of fun to like whip the baby around, even though it's probably like the like a bet. Oh god, it's probably like my stand fell down.
Like, do what with the baby?
Like, be nice to the baby and be gentle with the child and be careful. No, I actually had a lot of fun playing that game for some reason. I don't know what it was, but like, but yeah, I'd say babysitting mom was probably my guilty pleasure.
I'm telling you.
Why?
Why?
No.
Why?
No.
J. Matthew, what is your guilty pleasure?
Game.
It's okay. Share with the group.
James was here for this experience. He remembers when I discovered my Fateful Day game. It was when I bought Crazy Chicken Shooter Edition on the PS5. Why is that game so fun? Why is that game specifically the one in the double? It's a double pack collection. It's actually like really good value. Specifically Crazy Chicken. Like the one that's not the one where they shoot back. That game is super fun. It's timed. You have to shoot the 3D modeled chickens throughout the plane that you move back and forth through. Dude, me and James must have played that for like 3 hours or something combined.
For it was so fun.
And I got so like it was so fun. I got so good at the game. Like I became unstoppable in that game. My high score just kept going. Crazy Chicken Shooter
Chickens
Edition.
everywhere. Chickens everywhere. Fear this man.
Physically on the PS5, Crazy Chicken Shooter Edition.
PS5?
Yes, it's a physical PS5 game that says Crazy Chicken Shooter Edition. And there's like a bunch of other Crazy Chicken games, like especially on the Switch.
God, yeah.
There's like racing Crazy Chicken and like other ones. For some reason on the Switch, it's called More Hoons Shooter Edition. Like the chicken has it on the Switch. The chicken has a name. His name is like More Hoon with like 2 O's and 2 U's. But on PlayStation it's called Crazy Chicken, but on Switch it's called More Hoon. So
literally
it's like what the
anybody
hell?
who's watching it, search
It's so
the
weird.
game on like the eShop or PlayStation Store. You will be shocked how many games there are of this. It's like
yeah. But specifically Shooter Edition on the PS5 is like actually like Game of the Year. So yeah, that's me. What about you?
My guilty pleasure would probably have to be Fortnite. I still play the game.
Okay.
I still like it. Like it's just because it became a game where like I had a lot of friends who only had like PlayStation or only had like PCs or like other consoles I didn't have. So like it was a game I could play with friends that like no other like that was only crossplay because like like 2018, 2019 finally became crossplay on every console, and like I only had like a Switch. So, and all my other friends had like PlayStations, Xbox, PCs, or whatever. So that was just the only game that we could play all together with. And then so, yeah, now it's like still the only game we can like.
And also, you don't need Switch Online to play Fortnite online on Switch.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my god, yeah.
Really, you don't?
No, it's.
That's actually awesome. That's actually cool.
Yeah, I still play it with like my other friends whenever we can because like it still feels like the only game that we can play that's crossplay. Like there's like probably a few other games, but like you have to like buy it or whatever. Like
Fortnite's just
it's free.
Yeah,
it's
we
free.
play that Fall
free,
Guys. But that's why I still play it and everything. And I still spend money on it too sometimes.
We had to convince this guy to not buy the Dragon Ball pack. We were like, "Don't do it! Don't!"
Yeah, I don't even watch Dragon Ball. It's become an issue.
Stop it! Anyways,
I didn't buy it though, so I'm proud of me for that.
We're proud of you too, JR. We're very proud of you.
Instead, I bought a $300 OLED.
You did.
I swear. Whenever we're in call, he's like, "Man, I want to buy this controller. I want to buy this OLED." I'm like, "Bro, you just like spent like hundreds of dollars last month," and like, literally every time, like with proof, he pulls out this Best Buy gift card from like Easter 2018, and it's like, and he checks it. And he's like, "Oh, it has $75 on it." And I'm like, "What the hell? Like you don't even have a job, and you've been buying all this stuff for like this whole year, just like pulling random Easter gift cards out of like your Word."
To be fair though, like I don't really buy a lot. I just like I don't like every week spend money. Like it's just like once every 3 months I just buy a lot of stuff.
Dude, I was spending money every day for a bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Me too. Me too.
I was unstoppable when I had a salary. I was crazy. I was wild.
Wait until he gets a salary again. He's gonna make a fat comeback and do his game.
Wait, hold on. Give me like 1 second. James, what is your guilty pleasure? What do you
game?
I think I'd have to go with Overwatch. It's like, I don't think it's a bad game. It's mostly the community around it that makes me kind of ashamed of it, because it's very, very toxic, and I don't really like to tell people that I play Overwatch because they'll immediately kind of assume that I'm like a toxic person, and I don't want people to think that. But yeah, I think the game's good. I played it when it was like really popular, and I kind of just have kept that mindset towards the game, so it's like it's just fun, and I just play for fun, never with voice chat. That would be hell. So that's mine.
You excited for Overwatch 2?
No.
All right.
Nathan, what's your guilty pleasure of a game to a game?
It was already said by you, but Fortnite.
It's okay, Nathan. I understand.
I understand.
I don't go as far as wanting to spend money on the game, but like, I find it okay. This is the thing with Fortnite. Like, it's fun. It's just the community and stuff is just weird.
Yeah.
No, it's
and
like
ruined
a
it
lot of games.
and gave it this like weird, like, view, like look on the game. I don't know.
Yeah,
and everyone thinks it's just like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't
but
really
it's actually, there's nothing wrong with it. The game itself, it's fun to play. But it's just a meme, like
yeah.
Like, it's like kind of the meme behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so many like weird kids on it.
But that's my answer. It's the same as JR's, but
yeah, to be honest, like I would go on like Fortnite phases. You know, like I played Fortnite for this long. Like there was like I think probably like 6 months I didn't even play the game. But yeah. Yeah. Next up,
Fortnite.
What is the best story? What do you think has the best story in a video game? Jack.
Mother 3, no question. Not even skipping a beat. It is. I talk about Mother too much. Okay, but so I'll have a backup really quick. Mother 3, best story, one of the best pieces of fiction of all time. Goes for film, television, video games, anything. Mother 3, Earthbound. Earthbound has an amazing story. Mother 3 just barely edges it, on my opinion, because just the characters are so. The story is just fantastic. But if I were to pick a non-Mother answer, I would have to say Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney has some fantastic story. It's got amazing twists. It's got the whole game is just about twists and everything. So it's just like if you love twists, Phoenix Wright, great game. It's also adapted into anime. It's also adapted into film. There's so many ways to experience Phoenix Wright. So I highly recommend either playing the game would be the best way to go about it. But Phoenix Wright, Mother 3, but like Earthbound, like Phoenix Wright.
What about you, Jason?
I was waiting. I probably should have started, but
I thought like this last time you just went. So
yeah. I don't know. But best story. I thought Jack was gonna say Last of Us, so I chose a different one. But I'll just go with what I put anyway. I gotta say God of War, the new God of War, because it builds off the PS3 games. And he hides all his past from those games from his son. And right in the beginning, it just like shows how like, the mother dies, and that's like how it goes through the whole story, and they have to bring it to the tall mountain, and they spread the ashes and all that. But yeah, it's a really good game. It's a long game, but it's worth it. It's so good, and I can't wait. Ragnarok comes out in 2 months, man, and like, damn, I'm ready for that.
In terms of story, God of War and Last of Us are actually pretty similar in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
it's kind of the bond with the child. Helps the tough older man like accept his past and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I personally haven't played a lot of like story games that people consider like really great and stuff. Like I played story mode games, or story games, but like not like the really good ones, that everyone talks about. So like, yeah, Last of Us, God of War. I haven't played those games yet. I really want to though. But for now, I would have to say like when it comes to like story, probably like Zelda Breath of the Wild. I really loved that. It was so genius with that. Like he's resurrected 100 years later and he has to go fight the calamity that's already taken over this apocalyptic kind of Hyrule. I really like that. And probably when it comes to lore, I'm really into the Splatoon lore.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like underrated. I feel like the Splatoon lore, I feel like is really cool. Just like the story mode is like has it like such a way where you have to find out about the past or whatever. How like it was like humans like basically polluted the freaking earth to crazy, and then like the water started like the tide started getting crazy or whatever, and so that led to like the extinction of humans and leaving like octopuses, squids to like evolve into octolings and inklings and stuff like that. And then like there was also like humans who like were like a professor or whatever, like had like a time capsule where he put the cat in the time capsule and and this like telephone thing that kept like the human stuff in it. And so like that telephone ended up like trying to put so like the purpose of that telephone was to like bring the next like evolution, like the inklings or octolings, like the next like prime creatures or whatever it's called, like to run them to get extinct so the humans could make a comeback or whatever. And but yeah, all that stuff I think is like super interesting and stuff. And like, but yeah, like of all games, Splatoon kind of has like a really big deep lore, and I think it's really interesting. But yeah, James, what about you?
For me, it's a very, very easy and obvious answer in my head, and that's BioShock. It's just this concept of an underwater city built as like this capitalist utopia for all the rich people to just do whatever they want without any repercussions, that then people get addicted to drugs and that make them give them superpowers, and then it just goes to a complete S word. Is like it's such a cool concept by itself, but what really makes me fall in love with it is that every single little detail, every aspect of the level design, every aspect of the gameplay has like a reason to be there that ties into this story. You find these audio logs that talk about the past. It's like people often use it as an example of like storytelling in games as art, and it's such a perfect example of that. Just everything works so to get everything works together so well. It's so geniusly thought out. I can't imagine how someone came up with BioShock's story, but it's nothing compares to that for me in terms of story.
They went and saw the future. That's how they came up with the
They
story.
did.
Actually, they saw the future. Yeah, and they're like, "That's BioShock," and then they wrote BioShock.
Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos are gonna make like an underwater city. I'm calling it now.
It's called Chicago.
It's called Florida, actually. We're gonna
Orlando. Miami. Sorry, Miami is
Miami.
Yeah.
It's called Newfoundland.
It's called Newfoundland.
It's called Gander.
Oh. What about you?
You Draw Studio Instant Artist has a really deep.
It does.
Story. Oh
yeah.
The whole color wheel. It's so
dude,
vast.
Friggin' Van Gogh going on.
Blue represents
that
the
guy.
sad. Red represent the angry. And the yellow happy.
True. For real though, I already used this game in a previous episode, but again with same as Dude, I haven't played a lot of games that have like some of the games that have like really good stories, like Last of Us. Like I haven't like finished those yet, of course. So I haven't really played a lot of deep, heavy story type games. So Ocarina of Time is my safe answer.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I really like this. I think the story in that game is really good as well. I really it was cool playing that the first time.
Yeah.
Good answer. Don't have really how much to say. I probably talked about that game in the first episode a bit. So like, yeah.
All right. Cool.
But yeah, Jack, What is a game that you like, but everybody hates? Tell me.
I like, but everybody hates. Oh god. Okay. I'm not sure if people hate this one. More so, no, people hate this one. This is kind of one that I play sometimes with friends. But if any of you have ever played Jump Force before, that's a game that I think has a great combat mode, but people hate Jump Force. People hate that game. And I can see why. It's a little rough around the edges. You have to watch like 20,000 animes to understand what anyone's doing, but I don't care, and I pick the Dragon Ball character, and I'm like, oh wow, he does the thing from that one episode and whatever. And so I think it's a very fast-paced, fun action game to play with friends, but yeah, I'd say that's the game that I like but everybody hates, in my opinion.
Yeah, mine has got to be this one game of a series that I've only beaten this one game in that series, and that's got to be Sonic Forces. I like the game. Sonic Forces is a very fun game.
Sonic Forces?
I do. But also I haven't beaten any other games. I've played a lot of the other games. I've beaten them. Sonic Forces was free
Generations.
It was free on. I don't have that game, so it was free on PS Plus one time, and I got it. Sonic Forces is actually the reason why I actually probably in this community and make videos like I do now, which is funny. Like just by extension, I won't get into that now. But Sonic Forces is fun. It's short, and yeah, I like the game. I think it's fun. Sonic Forces. People don't like that game, but I do.
For me, I don't know if this is a game it's either like everybody hates it or like you don't know about it, but a game called Brawl Stars. It's a Supercell mobile game.
Oh, okay.
I like that game. I think it's really fun, and like the community and like the online like stuff like that is really cool and really nice, and they update it like every month, and it's like with like new brawlers and stuff like that, and I think it's really fun to like just collect the brawlers and like play with friends and stuff like that. The thing is though, like I feel like everybody in my area at least just like used to play the game a lot, but just now they just don't like it or they hate it and stuff like that. And it's like every time I like play it or whatever, someone's always like, you still play that game? But yeah, that's always like the general reaction to that. But yeah, what about you, James?
I'm gonna say Firewatch. I feel like the general, from what I've seen, when most people play Firewatch, they really like it, and then the ending just ruins the whole thing for them, because it seems like this really well built up mystery, and then a lot of people see the ending as really rushed and anticlimactic, which the first time I played it I kind of also saw, but then if you kind of recontextualize it and think about the game's themes and characters, then it kind of makes more sense. It feels a lot more real and deliberate and grounded. And so, like, I'm not saying, oh, if you didn't like it, you don't understand it, because, like, yeah, I can completely see how you would think that, and maybe recontextualizing it wouldn't change your opinion, but for me, it helped me like it more, and I've seen a lot of people have very, like, it left a bad taste in their mouth because the ending kind of spoiled it for them.
Yeah.
Back it up.
Ooh. This is gonna hurt. This kind of hurts a bit to say. But
Gander the video game.
Yeah.
When me and my brother were younger, we played a lot of Mario Party 9.
Oh.
Okay, listen. I'll explain.
Silence.
I like the mini games in Mario Party 9 a lot because I played them a lot as a kid. I'm not a fan of the game board thing, the whole like moving around in one car thing. Don't like that, but I love the mini games. So that's what I came up with for the answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is why you're the toad of this podcast, okay? You are the toad of this podcast, bro. This is your fault. I can't believe...
This is your fault! You're the toad!
You are the toad.
Actually, another game I would probably like to add
He's doing the face.
that everybody hates that I like. I don't know if a lot of people hate this, but I kind of like Kirby Star Allies. Like,
Yeah. Me too.
Does everybody hate
I
that
think
game?
people don't.
I feel like everybody does. No?
I
Okay.
do.
No,
I don't like it.
Yeah, no, people don't like Kirby Star Allies because
Okay.
it's super. It feels like
My
the
only problem with it is
first-
that it's super short. It is super short.
Yeah,
It should not be priced $60. But
that,
other
yeah,
than
no,
that,
it's the first in like that sort of era of Nintendo Switch where it was like, here's a half A-word product right here, and like that's
Yeah.
it. And then
But, like,
there's nothing for you to go back
I
and
like
play.
the gameplay.
Mhm.
I like the whole friending the enemies or whatever. I like the multiplayer. It's a good game. It's just super short. That's the only thing.
I think the level design in that game is kind of terrible for the most part.
I like the friend abilities and like the whole gimmick thing. I really like
It's cool for multiplayer. In single player, it just makes it way too easy because you have all these people fighting for you. All the bosses go down in like record times.
True.
Let's do the final category.
I can definitely see why a lot of people don't like it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I personally want to recommend it to anybody if they're starting a Kirby game, you know. But like, yeah, like
Forgotten Land's better.
get Forgotten Land. Forget that first. Don't
Oh,
get
yeah.
Star Allies. But yeah. But yeah, on to the next one.
Final one.
Yeah, what is a game you hate but everybody likes?
Oh.
The opposite.
This is the one that I've been holding in my. Well, you guys probably already know this, but a game that I hate is Smash Brothers for the Wii U. I hate that game so much. Oh my god. Well, no, okay, it's not like I don't hate it, but like I don't like it. It's because and I've said this to you guys probably 100 times, but it's like when you look at Smash Bros, there is so many reasons for me to go back and play the original games. That's why I think Smash is one of the most incredible series of all time, because we have Ultimate. Ultimate has 89 characters in the game. 89 characters, 115 stages, an adventure mode, a classic mode, and still I'll go back and play Smash Brothers Brawl for the party aspect and the Subspace Emissary. And I can go back to Melee and play and with like the competitive sort of like feel, and then like the All-Star mode and that adventure mode, and then Smash 64 because it's like the first one. But why would I go back and play Wii U? Smash Tour?
Is Jack frozen?
Board game
You
mode?
froze. Your camera froze.
The board game? No. It's so
Your camera
bad.
froze.
I feel like Smash Tour ruined that game. And then also the character roster, there's nothing for me to come back for because Bayonetta is just a oh my god, have
He's
I been
back,
breaking
he's
the
back.
whole time?
You've been frozen the entire time, but yeah.
We
By
heard.
the way,
We,
I was
Where was
no,
that?
no, 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 don't worry.
No,
We heard you.
we could
heard
hear
you.
you.
You can hear me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here's your camera. Don't worry about it. You're good.
Okay, anyways. Bayonetta is the most broken character in the game. Everyone just plays a Bayonetta. And then, so there's no reason for you to play competitively. Smash Tour sucks ass. A-word. And, there's no adventure mode. And that's it. Smash Wii U,
Gotcha.
bad.
Gotcha.
I
For me,
only have like 5 minutes. Can I just save mine real quick?
yeah. So what we'll do is we'll just like continue without, yeah, dude. So
Yeah.
say
Just
your
like
thing.
let me go first on
Yeah.
every topic until like I have to like
We'll
leave in the middle.
put
But
a
yeah,
funny. We'll put a funny picture of him there.
Yeah, we'll fill him in with a different picture.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
for me, a game that everybody likes that I hate this is gonna probably piss off like literally everybody watching this, everybody here, like everybody. I really don't like Minecraft.
What?
I really
Wow.
don't like Minecraft.
Why?
How?
Why?
It's just like,
How do you not like
How?
Minecraft?
I've tried
How?
to get into it. Trust me, I've tried to get into it. I just don't like it. It's
How?
so
It's the
bad.
best game ever made, objectively.
It's like every time I try and go into like open world with friends or whatever, I always get lost. I can't find them or whatever.
Listen.
and it's
Everyone
like-
who doesn't like Minecraft, everyone I've ever seen that says they don't like Minecraft, they don't know how to play the game. They don't know how to play the game every time. Every time.
Respect his
Yeah,
opinion.
and like I
hate
tried
his
to learn
opinion,
how to
but
play it, and I
respect
have
his
learned
opinion.
how to play it. It's just not. It's just like it's just an open field to just
To do
That's not true.
anything
you
in.
know, there's
That's
no
not true.
objective
Anything.
or anything,
That's not true.
you
It's
know?
not just an open field to do anything. That's not all there is to it.
Like I tried playing it by myself when I was like on the Xbox 360, like back in like 2012 or whatever, and I just didn't get into it. I tried playing it like with friends. I tried playing like the competitive side of it. I'm not gonna lie, the competitive side was like where the game modes or whatever. I thought it was way more fun than like the actual like open world shit. Like
no, see, it is an open field to do anything because you can do anything.
I just think
there's
it's really
so
boring,
much to it.
Honest. I think it's just really boring.
It's okay to have a wrong opinion, JR.
It's okay to be like
it's
wrong.
fine.
Yeah.
Just
okay
yeah,
we'll
play Minecraft without you. We'll play without you one day.
Yeah. Have fun without us.
I mean, like I think the only time I'll ever play that game if like a lot of people are playing it. Oh yeah, okay. Bye podcast. The games that I'm currently playing is Octo Expansion and Bowser's Fury. It's the same as the last one. I'm actually almost done with Octo Expansion. Okay, bye guys.
Bye Ninja. We killed JR. He's dead.
It's like the Doug Walker meme where he's like.
Yeah. No, so Jared had to leave. So for now, I'm just gonna bring us home. I'll take over.
You are JR.
I am JR. Wait. Let me grab it. Hold on 1 second.
Wait.
Hat, so I can be JR. I'm gonna grab a hat. So
oh my god. Oh my god, he became JR. Wow, it's him.
It's Nin Dude.
I'm the host. Okay, so Nathan, what is your no? Sorry,
no, it's me.
Jason, what's
your?
You're the only one who's gone so far.
It's me
because game that you hate?
It's because
you hate.
Yeah.
You hate, but everyone likes.
Okay, I really wish Nindu was here for this actually. Because he would have had something to say about it.
He is. He's right here. What are you talking about?
You gotta. Okay. You're gonna have some crazy reaction. Nah. Okay. So listen. Specifically, the remake, Brilliant Diamond on Switch. It's jagged. It's unpolished. It's not that fun because it's a old style turn-based RPG Pokemon where everything is basic and random encounters. I could probably do better with the original and like actual like older Pokemon games, but like this remake of Diamond is just like I bought it, but like it's such a drag.
No, people really don't like it, or I mean there are people who love it because it's just as long as they're able to play their favorite Pokemon game on the new system, they can. But people don't like it because it feels so like. We're shelling out the same game for $60 and we're just making things pop out more. There's like no added content. It just the new graphics don't even look that good. So
yeah, it kind of makes when you do something that's like a complete one-to-one remake like that, where it's literally like still grass blocks on a grid and stuff. It's like, at what point do you just say, why don't you just put the original game on here?
Yeah, it's kind of that point, and it's kind of frustrating because I know that. There has been buzz about black and white remakes. I will say people really want black and white remakes, and if they do the same thing, I'm gonna be so angry.
They can't mess that one up. That one
cannot mess up black and white.
That's my favorite Pokemon.
It has the best story out of all of them. I love Gen 3, but you cannot deny Gen 5 story because it is so it's so genius because it challenges all of the things that you have known about Pokemon. Up to that point, like you played so many games, you played Snap, you played Puzzle League and all this stuff, and then it's like, so what do you think what we're doing is inhumane? And it's like, no, and like it's I think Gen 5 they cannot mess that up. So, Nintendo what game?
That threw me. Okay, I'm gonna say Borderlands 2. I don't like it. I've played it for hours and hours, and I really try to get into it, but for a game that's like so heavy in looting, and you're constantly finding different guns around to try, and they all feel awful to use. It's like this isn't fun. And then also the humor. The game tries to be funny.
Right.
It's not funny.
It tries to be
just
different.
is just cringe. It's just complete cringe.
Mm-hmm.
So quirky.
Not even quirky. It's just like the most S-word attempts at jokes. And just makes me feel physical pain, and then the game's not even fun to play. The only thing that I kind of like about Borderlands is the art style is at least unique, but that's really it. It's just not fun, it's just grating. And I really tried to get into it.
And Nathan, the amount of games you've played and so many to what game? What? No, actually, this is actually a good question because it's like, what game are you not going to go back and try and beat?
Well, that's a long list.
It's a long list. This is the one I struggle with the most, actually. This question. I don't really have a real answer, really, because I feel like this series people hate, but a lot of people also love. So it's not like globally liked, I guess. But I just can't get into Fire Emblem at all. I don't like it.
Okay.
No, that's interesting. Not to cut you off, but like people, I feel like nowadays with Three Hopes, like the Switch one, it's like people really are starting to like Fire Emblem. So like, I think it's starting to become more of a global, like, people like it. I think it's people just don't like them in Smash.
Well, that goes with the RPG thing. I haven't really played a lot, so I haven't really tried it. But like, I don't know if I'd be able to get into it just from a glance, just by looking at it. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to sink my time into it.
Yeah, I'd say the only Fire Emblem I'd actually be like able to play and really enjoy was I haven't really tried any of like the mainline ones, but like I could probably enjoy a Warriors game. It's a Warriors game, like a Fire Emblem Three Hopes or Warriors.
Yeah, the only one I played was Heroes, the mobile one. That was alright, but I also understand it's a very simplified and watered down version of it.
I played like a minute of that for a video, and I haven't played anything else.
Fire Emblem's Fire Emblem. I wanted to try Three Hopes, but I don't know.
Three Houses is the mainline one.
Sorry. Three Hopes is the brand new one, right?
Yeah.
Like the sequel.
Like
Three Houses. Okay, that's Three Houses is the one that I was talking about. People really like Three Houses. I do want to try it out. But yeah, so what can you say about Fire Emblem? But what I can say is that we made it through an episode of the podcast.
What are we playing?
Oh, you're right.
Let's
what are we playing? That's my fault.
Rapid fire, what are we playing?
Okay. I'll go quick. So these guys were waiting to start the podcast episode because of me, because I was playing Super Hot. Oh my god, it's so good. I think I'm on like the last part before I actually beat the game, and it's not an easy game. And well, it's fun, but James probably said it the best, that it feels much more like a puzzle game than it does a like an action a shooter. So like it's like both, but it's more puzzle than shooter. But I think it's really fun. I am gonna beat it like in the next, after we're done with this podcast, and then yeah, that's just what I've been playing. I finished Omori, and then I played it Inside since the light. It was so good. It was really good. And guess who still has to beat it?
I'll do it. It's okay. I'll get to it.
I still have to get it. I haven't gotten it yet.
But
it's like $2.
It's on sale. It's on sale all the time. That in Limbo is on sale all the time. So you should.
And even the thing is, if you get one, you get 10% off the other. So like it's like a double deal.
It's so worth it. You could just beat it in like a couple hours. But Jason, what are you playing?
Woo! What a week! What a week of playing games. My eyes had blood red veins in them yesterday. I had to put on these blue light glasses to even endure the rest of a game. But I played through. I got Pac-Man World Repack a few days after launch. I was very excited to get that, and I did. Only $30, and it took me like 10 hours to beat the game. It was very well worth it. It was very fun, very challenging at times, actually. Surprisingly, there's a few levels where I was like crying, bro. It was like wild. But Pac-Man World Repack I beat the other day. Very good game. I recommend it. I hope they remake the rest, like the 2 and 3, because there were sequels. But then I beat Undertale right after, basically the same day. Undertale was great. I apparently finished it on the worst route, but that's basically it's Undertale. Either way, I'll try a different ending eventually. But I beat Undertale, and it was crazy because it was like an RPG, but it was unique and it added new elements, and things I've never ever seen before in an RPG or sometimes a game in general. The characters are great, and the little jokes here and there. Like you'll find like a duck, and then you'll see it like 20 rooms later in the game, and it'll like explain the joke, and you'll be like, oh, I remember that from 3 hours ago in the game.
Yes.
But yeah, I love that. I love Undertale. And I love Pac-Man. Yeah, I guess that's and then on to the next. I'm gonna play Omori soon, and I'll finish Inside. It's a very short game, so I'll just do it. Yeah, what are you playing?
What are you playing, James?
This is entirely Jack's fault, but my Stardew Valley addiction is back in full force.
Yes! We've also been playing Stardew Valley together a couple times.
We started a farm together. It's going strong. We have a dog called Cadicarus.
It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Yeah, but so I've...
Cadicarus.
Cadicarus.
As JL would say. It's like he's in the room with us.
It's like he's right here.
It's like he's here.
Rest in peace. But yeah, I first played Stardew Valley in like 2018, and I like played so much of it. Like I played like every day. And now I'm back in it. I'm upgrading my farm. I got a new cow. I got a new chicken. It's going well. I'm doing good.
Are they also named Cadicarus?
I think I named the cow Hovis. That's like a loaf of bread in the UK. And then I think I named the chicken Nugget.
Do you have a bear? Did you name the bear?
Do I have a bear?
Bear paws? Bear paws?
You know, bears on farms are not very common.
Bear paws?
Is that? On it.
That's a UK delight. Actually, no, it's not true. I have it in my grocery store. I lied.
Did you get a pig and name it Tuesday?
I don't have any pigs yet.
Did you get a stick bug and name it Twiglet?
That I did.
Okay. Did you get
Did I get a Jaffa cake and name it shortbread?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Did you get a Kroger grocery store and name it Fortnite Apple with that?
Nathan, what are you playing? Question mark?
Oh god.
Oh, I'm playing so much right now. This is like the
Mario Strikers, your favorite game.
I played that once.
That was probably the last game you played anyway. So.
I haven't played a lot since I've been back still, because I had COVID for a week, which I could have played, but I just didn't. And I'm getting ready to go to university in a couple of days, which is crazy to think about. But I played a bit of Fortnite. A little bit.
Well, I was gonna say that I was saying you played the new Mario Kart DLC and you played.
I played the new Mario Kart DLC
and I've been seeing you play Clubhouse as well.
Yeah, and my friend from camp got me into playing Valorant.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm gonna send you a get well soon card.
Oh my god! Please.
But yeah, that's really all I've been playing, and I played a bit of Minecraft a little bit too. But that's
all you
JR would hate you.
JR would hate you. But also, if all you people in the comments, please give games that Nathan should play in the comments.
That would help
him and us. Oh my god, because he won't play any of the things that we want him to play.
And I like to add, as we wrap up, in the comments down below or on Twitter, and or mostly in the comments, give us questions, and we'll pick a few, and we'll add them to the end of the next podcast or whatever, and we'll answer your questions. Just like we usually do.
Viewer questions. Please, we want to answer anything that you may have. So that concludes the podcast. It's been a wild ride, a wild time, and a wild fun. So that was episode 5. I hope you all very much enjoyed the episode. And Nindude is right here, actually, and he wants to let you know that to check us out on all of our socials, the TikTok, the Twitter, the SoundCloud, where we have like 3 episodes up, and the YouTube. That'd be very cool. It would be very nice, and it would most importantly be very cool. And so where can we find all of you, and what are you all doing? I guess I'm on Twitter, and I deleted my TikTok, and I deleted my Discord server, and I have my.
He's
Twitter.
on Twitter. He's on Twitter, and you'll see him here, and you'll see him in like I guess like
I'm thinking
streams.
about maybe. Yeah, I will be on streams. I'm thinking about maybe streaming.
It's out there now.
I don't
It's
know.
out there now. It's officially out there.
At some point.
It's out there now in the world.
Oh no.
It's out. Oh god,
Yeah.
shut up. Shut up.
It's out there.
Maybe consider checking me out on YouTube and Twitter. Watch the videos. I'm still growing, even though I haven't uploaded in like 4 months. I am well aware. Please know.
They love Jack Division videos. They love
the Jack Division videos. I'm thinking about maybe doing streams. Maybe that's like probably a 20% chance of happening. So yeah.
They loved your What If Smash Bros. Ultimate only had 30 characters video. They love that so much. I keep watching it over and over.
They watch it over and over.
They keep watching it to spot the Morbius logo in the
Oh my god, I had a time editing that. It took a long time, but I put some jokes in there. It's quite funny.
He sure did. Yeah. It was one of the best on my channel. But Mr.
All right. You can find me at jmatthew on YouTube. I'm working on a few videos right now. TikTok. I'm uploading a lot of TikToks, mostly clips. And on Twitter at jmatthew YouTube. I'm streaming a lot now. I'll probably be streaming Splatoon very soon and doing a Splatoon unboxing. And yeah, I got videos coming, so look out for that.
Yeah. Check me out on YouTube, Instagram, and on Twitter, and on Twitch.
And
at Nindu.
JR did ask us if we can shout out. He has a Kirby Dream Buffet video that is out right now.
That is right. Yes.
Featuring me. Featuring me.
Featuring him. Yeah.
It was from my.
At the time you're watching this, it's already out. So.
Yeah. Go watch.
Yeah.
Check it out. Jacob?
Me, you can find me at Nintendo James on YouTube, at _Nintendo James on Twitter. I recently uploaded a Splatoon 2 stream highlights where I ate a lot of hot sauce anytime I said the letter Q, and that's pretty funny.
Oh, you just said it. Take a spoon right now. You just said it.
No.
And then I also just uploaded a Bayonetta merch box unboxing that Jason shipped from Pennsylvania to me. Thank you for that again. So that's what I've just put out recently, and then I have other stuff on the way. I just need to think of what it is.
Right. Yeah. And what about this dude?
That guy who makes so many videos. He makes so many videos.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube at the Nathan709, on Twitter Nathan709. Did Jack freeze again?
No. Yes, he did.
Yes,
he did.
He did.
I thought he was making a joke. Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
I froze. Keep going.
You loaded in.
Maybe if you want to TikTok, same name, the Nathan29. I'm just still trying to make videos again. Still haven't gotten in that mood yet, but I'm gonna try to. I start school on Tuesday. I'm gonna try to make. I think I'll probably say it now. A game room tour before I go back to school.
It's in the air. It's in the air.
Now it's in the air. No, expect that before Tuesday.
2 or 3 days.
It maybe. Yeah, expect that. As of that, I have stuff in the works. Still have had in the works for a bit that I want to start doing again now, since I'm fully back and in everything again, in the right mindset. So.
Well, that was the 5th episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for listening or watching or both at the same time. And we hope that you guys will check out the 6th episode coming out sometime soon, because is there a direct coming?
Maybe. And is there a guest in the episode? Maybe.
Is there a guest in the episode to maybe talk about it? Is there?
Maybe.
Is it finally my time to host?
Yeah!
Welcome to
the last one.
All right. Well, stay tuned for the next episode where James will be the biggest host on the entire time, and we are. Oh my God! Yeah, everyone, instrument up. We don't have our chorus from JR. Actually, we do. Thank you for checking out the episode, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye. Bing, 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 bing.